So I've been waiting for this for since Halloween 2018, and I want to start by saying I didn't hate this movie. Okay, I didn't hate it. Did I love it? I liked it. Okay, this will be spoiler free, or as spoiler free as I can make it, because I will do a non-spoiler. Because oh my goodness, but Halloween Kills, $12 shirt. All right, I had to stand up for this one, man. I mean, just right from the opening, man. Right from the opening, which is one of the highlights of the movie, because it was a flashback in the 1978 to where it all happened, but it was new footage shot, and there was something there that I was not expecting. Like, full disclosure, I'm gonna upload my reaction to it after this as a YouTube short, so that I'm not that dick that spoils it, because my review ain't gonna spoil it. But yeah, I was not expecting that at all. And technically, that's another return. That there are more returns than what was advertised, and it was at the beginning, and they sprinkled a hint throughout. I can safely say I wasn't expecting that. I don't think anyone was. Uh, that's like technically two returns in one. But again, that's a spoiler. But yeah, there's that one, and Marion Chambers is back. Okay, which is one of the reasons I was finally okay with this undoing H2O, because I didn't like her being killed off in H2O. We'll address that in spoilers. Uh, Tommy Doyle's back. Of course, Laurie's back, and Michael's back. Who's Nick Castle, James Drew Cordy, and the third guy, because they flash back to young Michael doing all the killing to somebody else. So that's pretty cool. Oh, Brackett is back. Like, I knew Brackett was coming back, but he wasn't really advertised, but I knew it because I came across something that said he's coming back or might be coming back, and he back. Brackett is back, and it's awesome. Um, okay, so the opening of this movie is about as subtle as it gets. After that, it lives up to the name, Halloween Kills. Michael's pissed, and he's letting everyone know. And the kills are just as brutal as they advertised, although they are spread out, like Halloween 3. Like, they each one's a minute, but when they happen, shit, they happen. It's usually more than one person at a time. Like, we seen Michael squeeze a dude's head before, but we ain't seen him squeeze a dude's head till the eyes come out and slide down his chest like they never saw eyeball. We never seen that, you know. And I'll do the one that's in the trailer with the black woman with the, the yellow hair. Okay, that scene is where my problems began. Because this black woman, and she has a white significant other. I don't know if it's her husband or boyfriend, but they're a thing because he was trying to fuck. But but yeah, and so they're like the opening, and that way, somebody, and they hear a noise, and well, the woman hears a noise, and she actually says, "Who's out there?" Like, we don't say that. No, I was like, no. And that was her husband, who's not black, blacker than she is. He took one look, started running. He was like, wait, it was like, there's a big motherfucker in his bathroom. Wait, no. He started running. Like, no. And that kill was probably one of the more, like, damn kills. Like, you saw the woman with the thing go through, the black woman with the, like, the light fixture, like something at a CZW, like, just go right through her. That is way more of that kill. It's way more brutal than what they show in the trailer, if you can believe that. And like, technically, she doesn't get killed instantly somehow. She's just watching. Like, Michael's making her watch him kill her husband real slow with a bunch of knives. Just stab, look, look at her, keep watching, stab, look at her. And it was like, wow. Like, Michael saw if you saw movies, huh? Um, so this picks off right where Halloween 2018 leaves off at. Like, it's the same night. I was kind of curious as to how they would deal with all the returns, and how is they're at a karaoke bar in what is basically a support group for survivors of Michael. That's okay. That's good. and they immediately reintroduced, you know, Tommy Doyle was there, Anthony Michael Hall. You got Lindsay's back, Kyle Richards from Real Housewives of it's not my thing, but you kind of forget. Oh yes, he was an actress way back when. Kind of a screen queen. But it's been so long. And you got the dude from the opening of the movie. You know, aged up 40 years. In the opening, he's a kid, and he has to run it with Michael, and that sets up stuff. And so, yeah, they're all talking about what went down. And once again, we get another Tommy Doyle monologue about what happened in 1978. And it's like, how many times I got to hear this monologue? How many different actors? Like, maybe it's because I just watched Halloween 6 earlier today. Well, yesterday, time recording this. And I heard Paul Rudd's Tommy Doyle monologue, which was basically the same one. I'm like, come on, man. It's 25 years and he's still saying that. You know? Yeah, and like, that's. And then the writing, like, because we knew Jamie Lee Curtis was coming back, and all of them, a lot of the cast from the previous movie are back. Even people you wouldn't expect to come back are back, and like in an Annie Brackett kind of way. Not to spoil it, like you know what I mean. There's even one of them was Annie type of moment. But yeah, the writing was I was a bit worried in the trailer. Like evil must die. And okay, fine, I get that. When you seen time in a while, let him have it. But then he gets everyone else saying it. Eventually, they start chanting it. And it's like, what? And all it's, you know, and the writing in this is at times it's really really good. Most of the time, it's really really not. Especially the hospital scene, which looks a lot like Halloween 2. Unfortunately, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, as it takes way too long, and there's no real payoff. Now, I understand what this is, a middle movie in a trilogy, okay? I watched it through those eyeballs, which is why I don't hate this movie. Now, if I went in not knowing if there's going to be a next one next year or not knowing if there'll be a sequel, okay, I'd be a bit more upset. But this movie did what it set out to do. Arrived, cleansed our palates, and got us ready for the next one. That's what it did. And yeah, there's no payoff to the hospital scene, but there's something completely ridiculous in the hospital scene. It's like, I almost get it, but you got Laurie Strode is there, Tommy Doyle was there, the cop from the previous movie who was there in 78, he was fucking there. One of them should know, like, clearly, that escaped mental patient saying, help me, ain't Michael. Like, anyway, it was way too much time was devoted to that in that character. Uh, what else can I say without spoiling it? Oh, Michael does not discriminate. Of all the kills, there's a lot of black characters, white characters, women, a gay couple, and one of which is Michael McDonald from Mad TV. That was hilarious to me. Uh, yeah, and and the other black character, in contrast to the woman at the beginning, is this couple. One's a doctor, one's a nurse, and they're dressed up like a doctor and a nurse. Imaginative. And so basically, they're leaving this meeting because, shit's going down. And the girl sees Michael in her car, runs back in, and tells everybody. They're like, what? They're like, what? Let's go fuck him up. And they leave. And they go out there, and she's out there with her dude. And she goes up there, just like, yeah, he's in there. And she goes to her dude, like, and dude's like, oh, he's in there? And she's like, yeah, go take a look, go get him. He's like, take a look? Hell no. And he stays right there. She just runs away. That's what we would do. That's what we would do. Unfortunately, those characters also do some dumb. Well, the woman does later on. Like, it's spoilers for spoilers, but yeah, that's the thing. Do something really, really good, but then a character will say or do something really, really dumb. You know, like, I feel like they were rectifying a lot of mistakes from before. Like, this one was actually pretty funny a lot. like I said at the beginning, where the white dude's running, it's a big motherfucker in there with a mask. That was pretty funny. And like there's no peanut butter on my penis, and I'll admit I laughed at that the first time I saw it in theaters. I went back literally the next day or the day after. I was like, wow, that really. I laughed at that. What's wrong? What? You know, there's none of that in here. And if everybody complains about Judy Greer, I feel like right now they're going, "You're welcome," without spoiling it, because she is. I'll say this: a lot better than the previous movie. Like this movie, that's Judy Greer. Okay, she's like, "Oh, they burned this bitch. They shot this bitch. You gonna stop them? Sit your ass down." That's Judy Greer. Okay, that's Judy Greer. Like, yeah, and yeah, there's a point that don't make sense. Like in the trailer, like they're taking, I almost said Jamie, Lori away, and she's like, "No, let her burn, let her burn." But then the whole movie somehow, she's not supposed to know that he's alive. I, huh? And another thing they rectified from the previous one that people complained about, but I loved, was Michael versus Lori round two. This time around, they said, "Oh, you don't like that? All right, Lori, take five. Tommy Doyle, get the hell in there. Oh, it's a lumberjack match now." That's what they did. So yeah, let's talk about the fucking the mob. Like you saw in the trailer, it's not a spoiler. Um, what exactly were they gonna do? Again, even if we didn't know another one was coming, I was sitting there like, "Oh, you beat Michael's ass? Really? Oh, you stabbed him in the head. Oh, you beat his ass." No. Like, you know what happened next? That music hit. Don't. He got right back up. Fucked everyone up. Obviously, what was a baseball bat gonna do? They shot her. They burnt her. They blew nothing. Like, no. Like, we got it. We got really. No, you didn't. I don't even know. Um. Yeah. There was one more point before I got to the ending that I wanted to go over. What was it? Badass kids you saw in the trailer. Trailer lied. Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. Speaking of badass kids, the dick boyfriend from before, he's back in kind of a face turn. Not what I wanted, but whatever. He's like, I'm sorry, I swear to help kill him. Whatever. Okay, fine. It's not what I wanted, but whatever. Uh, it's not a spoiler, by the way. Like, he's back. Um, but yeah, like, there was one more point I wanted to get to before the ending. Uh, I mean, I'm already seeing complaints that the OG characters are taking away too much time from the newer characters. I disagree. I mean, so much of Sky there was like a high and by. I was like, really? I waited this long for you to come back and you fucking kid, really? Okay. Others were, I'll be real, I'm very surprised. Uh, but I disagree. I think they're fine. And the newer characters, I was interested in them just as much as the older characters. Like it was balance is fine with me. Uh, what was that final point before I got to the ending? Uh, like what was it? Oh, like there are a lot of bad decisions in this movie. And I'm trying to think if I do it without spoiling it. Like so many bad decisions, and you got people who live through this talk about. Man, I'm so glad we're not doing this dumb shit, right? Yeah. Meanwhile, what's going on? The dumb shit, you know. Like, I, I mean, this one, they Star Trek 2 Wrath of Khan this bitch, as in Michael and Laurie, they don't meet, they don't share the screen, no nothing, you know, because Laurie's supposed to be, and Michael's doing his thing. That was fine, I guess. A breather from the previous one, that's fine, that's fine. Uh, I guess we go to the ending. Like, I ain't gonna spoil it, but I'll say what Somebody said before I saw this movie, I was watching Hired Hippie. Yeah, somebody on there who saw the movie early. And it was like, when you see that ending, you're going to go, fuck. And I waited a year. Basically, same thing. I started ending. I was like, fuck. You know? So I'm hating the ending. I can see why. But again, I feel like they're sitting there going, you're welcome. You're welcome. Trying to see how it goes. People like it, then that stays. If they don't like it, then, it don't stay. Like, they left it kind of ambiguous. Kind of. Yeah. I feel like there's a point I wanted to get to. I mean, there's so many callbacks to the first movie. And I like how some of the OG characters react to the callbacks. Like, yeah, that was awesome. Uh, Music was great. It was acted, for the most part, good. John Carpenter and his wife did the music. I would call them the Carpenters, but I feel like there's already the name's taken musically already. Hmm. But yeah, and you got the synthesizer score. I love that. The synthesizer score, especially when you go back to the 70s, for both the new footage they shot and the flashbacks to the 1978 original. It's good shit. Good shit. I gotta get into spoilers, and I will probably in the next video tomorrow or a couple hours. Yeah, that's it. Uh, Thank you for watching.